Jones setting the 9, and Murphy getting the kill.
Murphy once again hitting that back deep corner shot, one of her favorites. She jumps so high that she has such a great angle to really place the ball wherever she wants.
Olivia Murphy from St. Jude. Allie Kirchhoff back to serve for the Royals. Taken nicely in zone 1. A little tight set there, joust over. Halter set Bell on the outside. Bell tried it, but dug. A nice block there by Jones and Hill. And Jones unable to come up with that one. Giving a little energy to the Irish side now.
Got to give her credit. She did get one block in there, but something tells me they're going to keep pounding the outsides and try to use Jones on the right side block.
The captain Kubacki served that one, but the Royals able to put that one away. Hill with a great kill. Hill she was sporting an OLG
She is. She's from OLG.
She's from OLG. CYO night here tonight in the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. Emma Halter pushes that one into zone 1. Gets the dig, of course. Nice by Kubacki. Trying the right side there is Cathedral. Good defense by Kirchhoff. Get a roll shot over, and whoa, a little bit of a whiff there.
Kubacki chased after that ball deep, but when she tried to bring it back to the middle, it was such a line drive. The Irish had trouble finding the ball, putting it over the net.
Yep.
Oh. And Sarah just drills the ball into the back hallway.
Little bit of an errant throw there.
It's all right, out of play.
Halter able to pick it up. So here's Emma Halter, the University of Texas commit, senior. Spent a little bit of time with Team USA this summer in San Diego, if I'm not mistaken.
Anaheim and San Diego close? I don't know.
Anaheim and San Diego, Southern California.
I don't know my California geography,
anyway.
But out in Anaheim.
I guess what we're saying is she's a very good player.
She's
this is
very
her
good.
year.
She is one of the top 24 in the country, and for that under 19 age group, so that is pretty impressive.
Yes. She steps back to serve. The Royals have a 12-6 lead in set number 1 here. Kramer gets that one over. Lazan able to get the kill. Nice touch. Good hustle there by the Cathedral.
Katie Bartell.
Great hustle. But Lazan able to hit that cut really nicely. And Bartell gets that one off of Kirchhoff.
Bartell was able to come back fast with a great serve-receive pass after that hustle play.
Serve-receive is big, super big here in games like this where you're trying to serve tough. Bell takes that one. Bell, the freshman, getting out there, trying to cut that one. Maybe set a little too far for her liking on the outside, but maybe she'll make that adjustment next time. Get a little further outside. Bell's been having a good season. We'll talk about, freshmen and awesome players and whatnot. This is a veteran, very veteran Roncalli team, and Bell as a freshman cracking the lineup as an outside hitter.
As the only newcomer on the team, too. Not only is she an outside, she's been playing all the way around, 6 rotations, and she's been doing really well. She's definitely been holding her own. Yep. So far this year, she currently has 70 kills, and she and Lazan are tied for the most on the team. So obviously she's doing just fine holding her own.
For sure. That one taken by Kubacki there. Tried on hit on number 2 by the middle, number 10, Bremer. And a dump. Can't really get too many dumps past Emma Halter, but the first touch needs to be just high enough for a second touch there. That one goes begging for Roncalli. So point Cathedral, 13-10, a little closer here. Kirchhoff, Jones with the dump.
Jones said, anything you can do, I can do.
That's right. And Roncalli running a 5-1 with Jones tonight due to Faith Birch being out for COVID protocols.
So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust the offense to run with that 5-1. They're so used to having 3 hitters at all times, sometimes 4, and that lineup in particular, they only had 2. Oh. So we'll see how that affects the rest of the night.
And Cathedral able to get another kill. Dills setting that one. Dills and Bailey will set tonight. That one into the net. 15-11 Royals up. Bell goes back to serve. Bell is St. Juder as well.
Bell's also a Raider from St. Jude, yep.
St. Juder as well, a Raider. And that ball's going to be out. Bremer not able to keep that one in.
Bremer was just way too far under that ball. She had no power coming from her arm and all of it coming from her wrist.
For sure. She needed to get a little deeper perhaps on her approach. And that one kept in by Bell. Murphy tried, dug by Kubaki off of the block. Free ball to Jones, to Lazan in the middle, and she's going to get a nice kill. Good job of avoiding the block, hitting that cut shot. Did you teach her that as well?
Oh, of course. I coached her for 4 years. No. What honestly helped her there is all the movement and yelling from Eads and Murphy. It drew the blockers everywhere, so she had a one-on-one block and was able to avoid.
For sure. And that one, Bremer is able to put in to side out. 17-11 the lead for the Royals. Cathedral losing a little bit of momentum there. At one point, it was a 3-point set. 10-13. 17-12 now for the Royals. 17-12. Murphy. Doug in the middle. Bell in the middle, back to Lazan, and that one not touched and goes long.
I like how Sarah's working both sides of the floor. Each of her hits have been going from right to left, but that one she just did not snap.
Eads, I don't think there was a touch there. I think that was all net, but Eads sending that one into the net. So Bremer on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, normally when the other teams go on a run, it's the serve receive's fault. Serve receive's been pretty good right now. We just need the hitters to actually find the 30-by-30 and put the ball down.
And Olivia Murphy, hey.
Oh my gosh, it's like she heard me.
Yes.
Murphy, the recent Wake Forest commit, going to be a Demon Deacon next year. Congrats to her joining the ACC.
ACC, yeah. A Demon Deacon.
Demon Deacon.
And Lazan gets an ace. An ace for the senior Sarah Lazan. And Cathedral's going to take another timeout. Coach Hammer is going to talk it over. The 09 grad. We're going to take a break, too, a quick 30-second break here. You're listening and watching the Roncalli Media Network. This is Roncalli Volleyball. Heck of a match, 19-14, actually 19-15 now, between the Royals and the Irish. Cathedral getting a big kill out of a timeout there. Time to run here. Here's Bell to Jones to Hill for the kill. Is that a 1?
That was more of a 3, more on that outer rim of the basketball circle.
Yep.
Do a little volleyball knowledge for you. The middle terms come from how far away they are from the setter. So a 1, you're 1 foot from the setter. A 3, you're 3 feet from the setter. That's kind of where that stuff comes from. So that time Hill was a little bit farther out.
Perfect. Karen Ludarczyk back in for the Royals. Nice block there by Murphy. And trying the outside with Barbie, and that goes long and wide.
I believe so. That was a really tight out-of-system ball. So,
Ludarczyk back to serve again. Served into zone 5 that time, and good cross-court kill. Looks like the defense had vacated that spot a little bit. Maybe missed the rotation there, had been Bell.
Yeah, it looks like she was standing directly behind the block. Usually want to pick one side or the other unless there's a hole in the block.
For sure. Ludarczyk with a good serve receive and then a good touch after a block at the net. That ball drops for a Cathedral point. 21-17. It's gut check time here. Barbie serve. Nice kill. Royals up 22-17.
Those of you watching at home, we have a huge student section here tonight, and you have to wonder if that's going to start to affect the Irish. There's not a whole lot of students here cheering for them and quite a few cheering against.
It's a good hyped up student section tonight. Halter with a great dig over there. Bell going to try the outside, contested. And that one blocked by Cathedral, so 22-18. 22-19? 22-18. Interesting about with the COVID protocols in sports nowadays, including volleyball here, Cathedral won't actually rotate to the side that the Roncalli student section is on tonight. So they're going to have to be extra loud and annoying from across the court there, right?
And I can almost guarantee you that they will live up to that expectation. The Rowdies are here in full form tonight.
They'll do just fine. Roncalli getting the kill there, 23-18. 2 points to wrap up this first set here between rivals. Roncalli Cathedral very, very, very familiar with each other. Always a close one. A little bit of a blow up there from Kelsey Bailey, a little upset with herself. Perhaps some platform issues there.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was coming straight at her, and somehow, some way, she couldn't wrangle it in for a good pass. Completely shanked it to the fourth row.
I might shank an Emma Halter serve as well.
Yeah, there's a reason she's going to Texas.
So this is for set point, and not so fast as Bremer. She gets the kill off of the block of Jones.
Sure thing, and once again, you could hear them yelling lines, so they're still targeting Jones in the front row. Just when you don't block normally, it's hard to do everything correct the first try.
Correct.
Very easy to get tooled.
Ooh, Jones trying to get skinny at the net. Not a very good serve receive there, so 24-20. Royals lead by 4. CYO night here. See if some of these Southsider girls can close this set out. Jones to Lazan, and Lazan will get the kill off of Kramer. That'll end set number 1. Roncalli winning 25-20 over Cathedral in set number 1. Thanks for joining us here tonight at CYO night while Roncalli takes on Cathedral. We'll be right back. You're watching Roncalli Media Network, Roncalli Volleyball on Roncalli Media Network.
Hey, Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Well, welcome back to Roncalli High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. In the first set, we saw Roncalli take it 25 to 20 against Cathedral. Really nicely played match. Early on, Cathedral didn't have a whole lot of energy. Roncalli definitely had the momentum. Cathedral really made a really nice run in the last, I would say, 10 points. Kind of sure some things up, but Roncalli able to edge him out. What have you seen?
Yeah, right now Cathedral's really taking care of capitalizing on our errors. I haven't seen a whole lot of offense from them, but that's another thing that needs to come from Roncalli. One of the best things they've been doing so far this year is using all 5 hitters, right. And right now they're really only using 2. So if they open it up and get to use everyone, it could be a very different match.
Exactly. So we have CYO festivities going on tonight. You grew up in the South Deanery. Tell me what CYO night was like for you when you came to visit Roncalli volleyball games.
CYO night was like coming to see a bunch of celebrities, and especially on a year like this year with so many amazing athletes that Roncalli has. But when I was growing up, let's see if I can drop some names. I remember coming to CYO night and seeing Caitlin Hansen, who went on and played at IU. And and quite a few others. Paige Weber, who ended up being Gatorade Player of the Year that year.
And went to the University of Arizona.
She did go to the University of Arizona. It's one of those things where you come and all these girls are larger than life, and you play volleyball in CYO, but it's not anything like playing IHSAA and playing in the big red and blue gymnasium.
Yeah. So a special night here for Southside. Little Southside girls in the CYO programs and whatnot. Some are trying to serve right now for
it's
different
like candy
candies.
And hula hoops.
Yeah, put it in the hoop. You get a candy bar or whatever. It looks like a really great night, and it's a special thing that Catholic schools are able to enjoy here in the South Deanery. On the back into volleyball mode here. Cathedral dropping set number 1, Roncalli taking set number 1. What do you see adjustments that Cathedral might need to make or that Roncalli themselves might make?
One of the things that Cathedral was doing, but I have a feeling they're going to do a little bit more, is they weren't really mixing it up. Most of their balls were going to the outside. They're probably going to try to get their middles involved early to make our block guess a little more. Right now they're almost making it too easy for us. So if they start to mix up to more than just the outside hitters, they stand a good chance.
For sure. So that's I would say, I definitely agree with you. Making it a little more obvious on the outside is Cathedral, but that might also come from not being strong serve receive right now, right?
That's true.
You got to throw the ball to the outside more often if you're not serve receiving very well.
That's true. They got to pick up the passing, not just in the serve receive game. Defense is obviously a little bit harder, but even their free balls haven't been right to target. So you got to take advantage of the balls you can get and utilize your offense.
So just before this game gets started, we're going to welcome you into our booth here so you can see wonderful Sarah Lazan. Not Sarah. Heather Lazan.
Sarah's out there, though.
Heather Lazan and myself. I've got tonight, I don't have any CYO ties myself, right? But I did get an awesome St. Jude football jersey that hopefully you guys can see that on the screen. If our director Justin Brown is able to get us on there. There we go. So got a St. Jude football jersey that really is flattering on me.
Oh, I'm sure. The 7th grade football jersey works really well.
Jersey. Thanks to Wendy Laurie for helping me grab that. But you rocking your St. Barnabas volleyball shirt.
Big shout out to my 56A team from this past year. We all have matching shirts, and I've seen quite a few of them out there tonight with those on.
Awesome. So back to the action here. Jones setting Bell on the outside. Impressive attack from Bell there. Nice block with Lazan in the front row, as well as Eads, but getting the kill. A little tool off of the block there. Number 13, that's going to be Barbie. And the captain of this Cathedral squad back to serve now, Caroline Kubacki. And she gets the dig on the other side from Lazan. And Halter able to give that a first touch, but not able to get a second touch there is Kirchhoff.
Yeah, Bell was a little bit late coming back to block, so Sarah Lazan was solo blocking the middle. It's kind of hard, even if you are Emma Halter, to dig anything on a solo block.
For sure. And Kirchhoff falling backwards on that one. An ace for Kubacki. A 3-0 lead here in set number 2. A little more energy for the Irish right now.
Sure thing. Like we said, got to pull the serve receive out. We're not doing so hot right now.
Jones setting Bell. Wow. Got some hang time there.
She's got some hang time, and she's great at keeping her elbow up, so you never actually know if she's going to tip until the last second.
Hard to read, right? Hard to read. And here's Bell back at the serving line. Nice jump float. That's going to be a free ball. Serve-receive issue there for Cathedral. And Murphy at Kubacki, and overpass, and Lazan in the net apparently. So a little bit of a momentum swing there. The Rowdies loved it, but they didn't understand that Lazan was in the net.
Yeah,
it's close.
It was close.
That ball taken by Bell in the back row. Murphy going to try it on the outside. Dug by number 5, Bakemeyer.
Good one-handed save by Monica Jones.
Yeah, Jones able to keep it in there, but a kill off of the block there for 13, Barbie.
Yeah, Eads and Lazan have had multiple troubles already this set trying to block. Getting tooled. Neither of their shoulders are facing the court at the moment.
Bell with an overpass. I'm surprised Jones didn't get called for the back row on that one. She must have been below the net when that ball was pushed back over.
Yeah, she did. She was jumping, but I don't think she ever crossed the plane.
She must not
but
have. It was close.
It was close. I would have called that over the other one.
Yeah.
Personally.
Attack out of the middle, something that you were saying Cathedral needs to mix in a little more.
And it worked out great for them. Obviously, we got the point, but... I would keep using Taylor Lewis right now in the middle. She had a few good hits that one.
Need to be able to spread the blockers around. Here's Lazan into zone 5. Barbie tried on that side. That ball just free-balled over, and then Eads able to figure out her blocking issues on the right-hand side for that one.
There you go. Barbie's really doing all the work right now.
She really is.
She's holding her own, but...
They're setting her a lot, though.
Yeah.
I mean, not bad, right? But
no,
if you're getting a lot of kills.
And there they go to her again.
Dug by Bell. Murphy rejected. Eads able to get that one off of Bakemeyer, who's really had a lot of touches.
Yeah, she's been doing really well back there, especially against an offense that, like we said earlier, got quite a few experienced hitters. They're good at moving the ball around.
Right. And it's a tie set now, 5-5. Set number 2. Roncalli, if you're just joining us, won set number 1, 25-20. And that one is a tool.
It was tooled out of bounds by Eads and Hill. So good kill for Barbie. Now she's back to serve. Just kidding. That was Katie Brimmer.
Yeah, I'm getting Barbie and Brimmer mixed up myself.
If your families are listening, I'm very sorry. I'll fix it.
Free ball over. This taken by Bell to Jones. And Murphy, not a bad play. Not a bad play, but Murphy unable to find any hands or the court there.
Yeah, she ran a tandem behind Hill, and I just think the ball was a little bit low. She wasn't able to actually get on top of it.
So Cathedral on a run here. I don't see any touches. No touches awarded there on Eads for Eads on that one. Cathedral on a run here, 8-5. Getting the ball in and playing some solid defense, challenging at the net was really helping out. Set was off on that one. Timing was off. Hill into the net.
Yeah, the Irish are really taking advantage of the Royal mistakes right now, and they're up 4 after we came back.
Yep.
to tie it up.
And that one, she's Barbie trying to be a little tricky and drop that into one of the near net zones. Didn't work though.
That was an ace by Carol Wildarczyk.
And the Rowdies loving it.
If you're watching from home, every time the Royals ace, the JV girls throw a T-shirt into the student section. So they tend to love a good ace.
Oh, no touch. Not bad. Not bad by number 12, Lewis. That middle blocker there. We have Wildarczyk back to serve again. Kara, the senior, from Nativity at CYO right here in the gym. Not a great serve receive there, so Royals going to get a free ball here. See if they can do something quick. They don't really do it, but they give it to Murphy, who gets a really nice hit. Overpass by Cathedral, and Murphy does all she can to make sure she gets that tool and avoid touching that ball again.
Murphy, good for her for knowing where she was on the court.
Yep.
Did a nice little contortionist move to get out of the way.
Kara, nice jump float into deep zone 1. And Roncalli really showing why they are so tough this season. I mean, just dominating at the net, making it tough on the other squad to squeeze a ball by.
Sure thing. And Kara's probably got one of the toughest serves on the team. If you ask any of the DSs, I'm sure they can tell you she aces them regularly in practice.
Yeah. Bartel could tell you that she's got a tough serve too. But side out for Cathedral. We got a 10-10 set here. Lewis back to serve. Taylor Lewis leading the Cathedral squad in blocks. She's got 17 so far this season. Looking to add on to that tonight. Bartel to Kramer, who gets the kill. Lewis back to serve again.
Carson Kramer, the junior from St. Maria Goretti.
Is that an Indianapolis school?
It's like northern Indianapolis. It's more north side than. I don't actually know if it's still in the greater Indianapolis area.
Okay.
Might be Hamilton County.
Very good. Nice
Taylor
dig.
Lewis with the dig.
Love seeing a middle blocker get a dig like that.
I would have loved for Kramer to get a kill. It's great when your middle gets a dig. It's just so much momentum.
Yeah. Kirchhoff now to serve. Where did she go? She's St. Jude?
She was St. Jude with the whole Kirchhoff family.
Ah, yes. The Kirchhoff bloodlines at Roncalli run deep for sure.
Very deep.
And she can get excited for a little bit of an ace action there, yeah. And so does the student section with another T-shirt thrown in there.
Sure thing. Someone's going to get injured over there.
Kirchhoff to serve again, a 12-11 lead for the Royals. A little bit of a low ball there. Kramer gets it over. Jones setting Bell. Ooh, would have loved to see that go down, but Kubacki was there with the dig. A push, and that ball's out.
Jones using the front row to her advantage. She's able to dump mid-set. It's not something that she's used to being able to do.
Right, with the running the 5-1 strictly tonight,
Yes.
with Birch being out, Faith Birch out due to COVID protocols for this one tonight. Halter to Kirchhoff with a dump, or not a dump, a free ball, I should say. Kramer hits that one into the net. And the Irish are going to take a timeout, and so are we. 14-11 lead in set number 2 for Roncalli. You're watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network. Welcome back to Roncalli High School. I'm Stefan Welsh alongside Heather Lazan, older sister / previous coach of Sarah Lazan, who's having a pretty good night on the court, and so are the Royals.
She is having a pretty good night. Although I don't know if she'd actually claim me as a previous coach, but I'll put that in my resume.
Yeah. Allie Kirchhoff here to serve for the to boost that 14-11 lead, hopefully for the Royals. Kramer pushes that over, taken by Ladarchuk. And Bell, dug by Gubacki. Over by Kramer again. Dug, we're going to get a free ball here from the Royals. Taken by Bartel. A little bit of a free ball, standing down ball type of thing. Maybe some communication would have prevented that ball from scoring.
Sure thing, but the Irish showing how scrappy they are and keeping everything up that we were throwing at them.
For sure. Nice dig there by Kubacki. She's really dug some of those cross-court hits very well tonight.
She really has. She's got a lot of different shots coming at her, and she's able to get most of them up.
Bell tried for a tip there, didn't go over, and she's going to hit line instead and get a kill. Bailey, it was a little too hot to handle for Bailey there.
Saw Mallory Dills try to turn.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
there by Halter, and Bell gets the cross-court kill. So 20-15, Royals ahead. Coming into the game is senior Erica Eads. And is she, she's in St. Rock?
She's St. Rock Rocket. Erica Eads coming in with 32 kills this season so far.
Very nice. Playing a respectable right side. Or opposite, or is it opposite? Opposite.
I hear both now. I don't
Right
know.
side,
I still call it
opposite.
right side, but I grew up in CYO. Maybe that's too simple.
I call it right side.
There you go. On the right side of the court is Erica Eads.
Yeah, there you go. Nice serve by Kubaki. Royals able to free ball that over. Going to try a slide of their own with Lewis. And Eads gets the touch. Touch? No touch.
They did not call a touch.
No touch awarded.
That might have been the right call. It definitely hit the tape. I just couldn't tell from up
Yeah.
here if it hit her hand as
Yeah,
well.
We don't have the right angle for sure. Kubaki back to serve again. 2017. Royals getting that one over. A little mistime on the
Free
middle hit.
ball.
Bell. Lewis wasn't quite ready for that one. Or the set was beyond her, I should say.
Set was a little bit beyond, but once again, giving a shout out to Kubaki in the back row. This set, her defense has picked up. She was getting balls up before, but now she's getting balls up with passes that are able to be used.
Tough serves as well.
Sure thing.
Bell, the freshman from St. Jude, former Raider, serves that one. And Bremer hit that one over. And she's going to try it again. Sorry, that is not Bremer. That is, of course, Barbie.
Barbie and Bremer, we're struggling with that one. 13 and 10. We got it.
21-18, the lead for the Royals, but the Cathedral Irish coming back. Good pass by Bell. Wonderful pass. Eads powering that one over. Nice touch by Cathedral. Not able to be put back over the net as a free ball, but great hustle by Cathedral. You're not going to see any better hustle anywhere else, that's for sure.
No, they almost ran out the door to that one, but great hustle, but good for Eads to come back and hit high hands, but make sure she gets the touch this time.
For sure. Eads was telling me before the game that she doesn't like coffee, but she has a certain type of energy drink in the morning.
I was going to say, Eads is always very energetic, so I would not be surprised that she's definitely drinking caffeine, some sort of caffeine.
Yeah. Point for Cathedral and a side out there, so that's going to send Barbie back to serve. And she goes zone 6 where Emma Halter is, and Murphy, woo.
Oh, man, if you leave a hole in the block, Murphy with a good set is going to take advantage of that.
She tore that one up.
Baby.
That was good stuff, as they say. Who is me? I say that was good stuff. Anyway. Ladarchik back to serve. Most fun name to say on the team. I had her as a photography student.
There you go. She could be
over there. Set point coming up for the Royals, 24-19, looking to solidify a hefty lead here. 2-0. Ladarchik back to serve. And Cathedral only receiving 2. Lewis takes that one. She's going to go at it in the middle and hit that one long. And Roncalli at the Roncalli Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You are watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and...
They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Welcome back to the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium on Roncalli High School's campus in Indianapolis, Indiana.
It's been very rowdy in here. So I've been hearing the Roncalli rowdies, but I feel like I've also been hearing
lots of people in the gymnasium. We got CY, the big pants, perhaps.
any past players, you know about the big pants. We used to love this
The
game.
big pants where you serve and then you try to receive the ball in your big pants. And you get like a T-shirt or
Looks like they
something
had a
like
couple
that.
prize tables out. Looks like they had some stickers, T-shirts.
To the St. Jude 7th grade football unit and fill it out nicely, I must say.
Of course.
But Roncalli out to a really hot lead here. Royals up 2-0 against over Cathedral.
And run more offense rather than just your typical 419. But so did Cathedral. Cathedral tried to use their middles. Their middles weren't able to put the ball down necessarily, but just running the middles off the bat is going to...
Right. Monica Jones doing a very good job tonight in the 5-1. She's getting a lot more opportunities to set the ball. And from what I've seen, she's pretty well on time with her middles. Her right sides and Yeoman's work on the outside for her.
They sure are. I would love to see Monica try to take advantage of the front row a little more, be a little bit more offensive. We've seen her dump a couple times, but
maybe you can surprise some people here.
exactly.
Very nice. So we're just in between sets here, getting ready to start set number 3. Set number 1, Roncalli won. Our coach, Mary Ording-Hamer. What do you tell your squad? What do you tell your Cathedral?
Beginning of the second set. At one point, they were up by 5 points. They were up 5-0 and then up 10-5. Yeah. So it's one of those things where if the Royals miss a serve, if they hit it out of bounds, then you need to get 2 in a row after that.
Had a set to extend this match tonight.
They do. They got to stay scrappy. They've had quite advantage of errors. Then they'll hang with us.
Maybe they'll get some more work from Katie Bremer tonight, who coming into this match led the team in kills. They can pick up some aces perhaps from Barbie and Bailey as well. They've really been leading the charge in terms of aces for, no better offense than aces. So perhaps they can serve a little tougher in this one. We'll see. Kabaki been having a good night from in the libero.
Getting the balls up, they were usable the second set. I feel like the first set she was just getting touches, but the second set her digs were providing offense for the Irish. So I'd love to see her to keep doing that. Oh.
To Lazan for the kill.
There you go.
A little bit of a tool. Rowdy's enjoying that. Jones back to serve. Cathedral receiving 3 here. They did receive 2 the last point of the last set. And times your setter is not ready to play defense deep in zone 1.
Unfortunately, I think that time she was ready, and Kirchhoff isn't used to her being ready to play defense. She was ready for that ball, and Monica tried to cut her off.
Bremer back to serve, taken by Halter, bumped up by Jones, and Eads on the outside again. Jones with the first touch, I should say. Eads the ball over, and we're gonna get a double called on Bailey.
Kelsey Bailey this year playing for 300 assists last season, so that's not something she's new to.
No.
Just a mistake on the double.
And right now, yep, 2-2 on the scoreboard. And Bell kind of shanking that one on her platform a little bit, so that's going to be an ace. See if Dills can keep it rolling here. Bell takes that one on the coverage there by Kabaki. Nice approach. That was an awesome big 3-step approach there from Bell out of the back row.
That's it.
Gotta love a good pipe. Lazan. And the joust won there by Eads. And this is where it's really important for Cathedral to stay in the match. Oh, Lewis. Love that one. Commit block, stuff block. Awesome.
Lewis coming into the match led the team in blocks, so should be no surprise that she gets a couple stuffs tonight.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Bar to the middle. And Cathedral doing what you said, mixing it up a little more in the middle.
Utilizing their middles, it's going to open up spots for other hitters.
Yep.
Royal.
Yes, there was a touch. They get the tool.
Say number 2, Kelsey Bailey had the touch on it.
Yeah. Bartel coming back in. Barbie going out. Ledarchik. Of course I
Announcer's
say that.
jinx.
Yeah, exactly. She hits that one long. Well, maybe now she'll get a great dig instead.
Oh, I believe in it.
Oh! You know, Kara, that was pretty good. That was a dime of a pass, and we talked about Jones being a little more aggressive, but she dumped that one into the net, unfortunately.
Yep.
Stonewalled by Kramer. That's going to happen sometimes, but you got to keep swinging. And Cathedral out to a 7-8-5 lead, I should say. Kubacki back to serve again. Ledarchik. Jones taking that from behind the 10 is pushing people out of the way to get to the ball. And Dills did just that on that point. She pushed someone out of the way so she could set her outside, and they were rewarded for that. Ledarchik kind of off of the chest with that one for a kill for the Cathedral player there, but we had a Royal player that was instead under the line, is what I saw. So we're going to take a break. 5:10 or TD Network.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Online, over the phone, or in person.
Welcome back into the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium here. Roncalli campus in Indianapolis, Indiana. You could be joining us from anywhere. And we're glad you're here with us tonight. CYO night. Match between the Royals and the Irish. That's number 1 and set 2 by 5 or more.
Yeah, the Irish, once again, like we said before, capitalizing on errors right now. They've had quite a few balls go to the donut.
Awesome. Why not?
I love a high hand shot. And so do most colleges right now, because once you go D1, you got a bigger block. So you got to learn to hit high and go for the touch, not necessarily the kill.
And Murphy is doing just that. Demon Deacon commit.
With the angle we're at, you can see that our block was just a little too far off the net, just dribbled right down in front of him.
Nice pass there by Halter. Great cut by Bell.
You don't see too many freshmen that
cross
can
court
cut.
inside the Halter serves to Kubacki. Handles that pretty well. Kramer out of the middle. Halter with the touch, but it drops.
Seems to be a lack of communication in the back row.
It's fine, but
yeah.
Halter wasn't sure. Kirchhoff shanks that one. 14-7, I should say.
Irish are
ace, and that ball's going to go long. See if Roncalli can stem the tide here. Eads going back into the front row. She'll probably swing once on the outside. You know what I like about Cathedral right now? They're not getting great serve receives, but they are swinging at everything.
And that's a difference maker. It's so much harder to play defense when it's
making lemonade out of the lemons that they're given. That's pretty decent. Going to Barbie on the outside. No touch. Point awarded to the Royals. Climbing back in, only down by into zone 6. Dills. Off of the hands. Able to get the kill.
Royals covered really well. There was there's a couple blocks mid-rally, and we were still able to get
Monica Jones, where did she go to her grade school?
St. Rock Rocket.
St. Rock, okay. Emma Halter getting a touch there. Where did she go?
For 8 years now.
Right.
So.
Where did Bremer go?
Oh, I got it. Here we go. Bremer, Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel, sweet. Back here, 13-15, or is it 12-15? 12-15 for now. Bell, the freshman, back to serve. And going to try Barbie, and Barbie is able to get it through the block of Lazan and Eads.
I don't know that I've seen Lazan and Eads get...
Bell to Lazan, who is stuffed. Ball was even hit by the Royal hitter.
That's one where as a hitter you're just trapped.
It was trapped, yeah.
Sarah normally does a good job of just swinging as hard as she can. So if you don't have perfect form.
Barbie hits that one out. Not much of an approach there on that one.
Yeah, as an outside hitter, when you're getting junk balls or out-of-system balls, you really got to work to get off the net farther than you would normally.
The server for the Royals there. Barbie put that one over on the right side. And a little miscommunication. The ball goes down on the Royals side again. And maybe this is something of issues, although, serve receive certainly could be the top thing that could be talked about, but the defensive rotations and communication is also something that I'm noticing.
But then you have Murphy get a big kill like that, and
Whoop.
You're just reminded that you got some good players on this squad.
Got some good players, 14-19. Crawling back, the Royals. Ladarchik back to serve here. Dills to Lewis. That ball kept up. Bell. Down ball over. Cathedral able to, and nobody was in the net. So Kramer gets the kill.
Irish did a good job of mixing the ball up. It's kind of been like the words of the night, but I think they
the lead for the Cathedral Irish here, and we're going to take a quick break, 30 seconds. We'll be right back. You're watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network. Indiana. I'm Stefan Welsh alongside Heather Lazan. And visiting Cathedral Irish. Little north side, south side rivalry here. And that ball is not a great pass for sure. Ladarchik does a little better on that one for sure. And Murphy drops a Murph bomb in zone 5.
A Murph bomb. I think I like that. Would be a good pass.
That was legit. I love seeing that. Had her in photography class too. Photography students coming through. Ladarchik with the dig. Bell. Bartel. And Bremer gets the kill there. Some middle action.
I've been super impressed with Bartel this set. Her defense has been on point.
Much better. The serve receive of Cathedral in general has been a lot better this set.
Yes.
See if they can keep that going here with Emma Halter. 22-16, the lead for Cathedral. Taken by Kubacki. Jones, and looked like Lazan was just a little slow getting over there on that one, and they're going to get the kill. Off a little tool there, a little tool off.
Do with the passes you're given, but
if it's working, it's working. Keep trying. Halter receives that one. Lazan met at the net. Jones pushing to the outside. Bell's able to get over there and put a swing on it. And that one's going to fall in on the Cathedral side, so maybe a bit of a momentum break here for Roncalli, who's down 17-23.
Into the match, so that's something that could be a real momentum swing here.
Someone was in the net for sure, and it was Cathedral. Bremer in the net with her swing. Caught the bottom of the net, unfortunately.
Yeah, Dell's not looking too happy about that call, but honestly, from up here, it looked like the ball, but
right.
Cannot say Irish or Royals on that one.
Yeah. Bakemeyer and Bailey, that's going to be Bailey that takes that one. And Bremer hits that one long. (23-19). And we're going to get a timeout from the Irish here. 23-19. We're going to take a break with you. You're watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network. Welcome back to Roncalli. Joined by, I'm Stefan Welsh, joined by Heather Lazan, former Roncalli volleyball player herself, graduated in 2017. We're trying to, we're calling this game here between the Royals and the Irish, and that ball is not going to get over for Backy, and the Royals coming back here, 20-23. Seeing if they can close this one out. They won the first 2 sets. Have trailed the whole time in this third set. Bremer dug by Kirchhoff. Nice little change of pace there by Bell.
Bell finding the donut just like the Irish did early this set. She's been swinging a lot, so mixing in a couple off-speed shots is going to keep defense on their toes.
And here's Jones again. Taken by Bailey. Not her best. Barbie with the swing. Jones takes that. Going to the right side with Eads. Nice dig by Bailey. And they're going to get the points, Cathedral.
Sarah with a big swing and a miss on the middle overpass.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
Well, someone had to.
It's a bummer.
That was rough.
It happens. 21-24, set point here for the Irish.
It's loud in here. We'll see if Bremer can even keep the serve in.
Yeah. Bremer to Halter, to Jones, to Bell with a pretty sweet kill, I would say.
Sure thing, in a high-pressure situation, and she went cross-court from the right side, and right back just couldn't handle it for Cathedral.
100%, and here again is Bell behind the line. Actually, Cathedral going to take their final timeout, 22-24. We're going to take a break as well. You're watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent, Roncalli Media Network.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking.
Welcome back into the Roncalli Gymnasium, the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium on Roncalli's campus here in Indianapolis, Indiana. We got a barn burner here, 22-24. Cathedral trying to push it to set number 4. Roncalli has won the first 2 sets. Table set.
Table set for a big serve here. Let's see.
Bell.
All right, cool. Didn't jinx it.
Kabacki to Lewis, who pushes that one over. And Roncalli able to scramble to save that one. We're going to get a swing from Barbie. No touch. No touch? No touch.
Yeah, they're
calling
four
beforehand.
It's a little loud in here. The Irish couldn't hear the initial whistle.
The whistle.
Not a little loud in here. It's pretty loud in here right now.
23-24. See if we can get deuce. Oh, wait. This isn't tennis. That was a joke.
I got it. I think.
All right. And a little bit of a shank there from Bailey, who otherwise has been pretty reliable tonight. 24-24. Bell on a nice run. Jones did yeoman's work beforehand. And we'll see if the Royals can come all the way back here and stun Cathedral in set number 3. Cathedral's led the whole time until now.
Murphy mixing in an off-speed shot just like Bell did earlier. She's had quite a few huge swings, and the Irish just weren't ready for a tip.
All of the CYO crowd tonight, the Roncalli Rowdies, the Royal Rowdies. Everybody's up for this one. Game point here, set point, match point for Roncalli if they're able to take it. Taken by Kabacki. Lewis in the middle, taken by Halter. Great dig by Halter. Why not Murphy?
And the comeback, Murphy with the match-winning kill from the outside.
And you stormed the court, apparently.
For a big Catholic school rivalry and a big comeback like that, of course you storm the court.
Why not? You got to storm the court. Well, the Rebels, it's not the Rebels. The Royals The one time I did it tonight. The Royals able to put the comeback together in set number 3. They take first set 25-20, second set 25-19, and the third set 26-24 after trailing the whole time until 24-24.
Yeah, that was a huge comeback, and it was all on the shoulders of the freshman and her calm demeanor, coming in with a couple huge kills and serving 4 in a row there at the end.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll choose a player of the game. We'll talk about the records here and who's got who next, and we'll just keep you all updated. So we're going to take a minute and a half break here. You're watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Hey, Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. But we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. I think I'm gonna make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag. On two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary ER or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.
And welcome back into the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. I'm Stefan Welsh alongside Heather Lazan here. And we just saw a pretty thrilling match between Roncalli and the visiting Cathedral Irish. And the Royals able to shock the Irish in set number 3. They took straight sets, 1, 2, and 3, but trailed the whole time in set number 3.
Yeah, the third set, they came back on the shoulders of the two outsides, I would say. Olivia Murphy had some huge kills in critical times, and when I say huge, I mean they were powerful, and there was no one able to stop them.
Right.
And then Logan able to stay calm and collected when she was serving there at the end.
We will bring in head coach here. Sorry, if we can all scoot in here.
There we
see
go.
if we can all get in here. Yep. Okay. Awesome. We have the microphone for.
I love a microphone.
And there you go. Okay, so we've got head coach Christina Erasmus here for us. Raz, we were just talking about you guys able to put the comeback together.
Yeah.
In set number 3.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Well, one of our goals this season is to try to win every set or every match in 3 or at tournaments 2. And when they called that timeout, I told them, hey, we can do this. We were down, I think, 8. And against Lawrence North, same situation happened in the first set. And, we know that we can do it. We have a lot of experience out there. And even in our youth just showed the talent. And we just came through and, we didn't let balls drop. And we just kept them alive, let them make some errors. And then we started really putting the ball away there at the end.
Yeah, it was really fun for us to watch the consistent play from your senior outside, Murphy, who had a great match.
Yes.
But also Bell at the end really came through for you guys.
Yes.
The difference between a senior and a freshman there. Your thoughts?
Well, yeah, I mean, Logan Bell, she's a setter as well. And so she's a smart player. And you saw at the end where she threw that roll in. And not only was her offense really great, her defense was awesome. She kept us alive. Back row attacks that just put pressure on them so that they couldn't put pressure on us. But yeah, going up and not being afraid to take a swing when there's a block, and just so many smart shots from the left side and when she's on the right side. So we're blessed to have her and her confidence. I mean, she doesn't play like a freshman.
Oh, wow.
Not at all. Did you have any worries tonight coming in with having to run the 5-1. Something a little different.
It is. And we weren't worried as far as the setting because Monica Jones has great hands, does a great job. And I think our biggest worry was she doesn't block a lot, and you kind of saw that a little bit tonight. Not that she didn't do a bad job. She slowed a couple balls down, but there were some balls there that she's not used to being up against those. And then we were a little worried about missing that offense by Faith because Faith is such a dominant hitter and is a playmaker. So I told the girls in the locker room, we talk about we have each other's back, and Faith wasn't here, so we're gonna have to step it up and change the way we play a little bit, and they really did that tonight.
Yeah, it was really awesome. It's always a good thing to take a match in straight sets from a rival like that.
Definitely,
right?
Sweet.
But even better and more reassuring for you that you can do that without a player of Faith's caliber.
It definitely is very reassuring, and every single person that is on our bench is super talented, and we are blessed with great players that work really hard day in and day out, we miss Faith, but we all knew that we could do that. We just had to step up a little bit, and we would be okay.
Last thing for you, Coach. It's CYO night here.
Yeah, it sure is.
And did you go to a Catholic grade school?
I sure did. I was a St. Barnabas Warrior. Yes.
You're surrounded by Warriors
surrounded
right now.
by Warriors
Yes.
here. Okay, awesome. Well,
Yes.
well, very good. It seemed like a wonderful, special night for a lot of young women here that were
Yes.
coming from all around the South Deanery.
Yeah, I mean, we play volleyball and we're here to play volleyball, but the biggest thing that we try to do here at Roncalli is have a program. It's not all about varsity. We appreciate our freshmen and our JV team just as much, and our families and our fans, and we want these girls to come to these games and want to aspire and work really hard to be just as good as every girl that's out on that court when they're ready to come here. So,
Awesome.
So yeah.
Well, good.
It's a family thing.
Coach, thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I can't wait to go back and listen to you guys.
Hopefully we do you justice.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you. That was head coach Christina Erasmus joining us. We're going to go ahead and wrap some things up here tonight. We were talking about Olivia Murphy having a good night for the Royals, so we would call her the player of the game on the Royals side, and just consistent, coming up with kills when they needed them, powerful all night, really good demeanor. So awesome job, Olivia Murphy. And let me adjust this here so we get us both in there.
Yeah.
And on the other side, who do you think deserves the nod there?
On the other side, I would say libero Caroline Kubacki. She was digging up balls that were coming hard from all directions, and she was getting them up from all of the hitters. So I was impressed with how she was reading the blocks, how she was reading the hits. And so she was definitely the player of the game on the Irish side.
Awesome. And, yeah, she did she was instrumental in that second and third set for the comebacks and just setting up the lead for them and things like that. Did really well behind the service line. Okay, so we're going to wrap some things up here. Who does Cathedral have or who does Roncalli have coming up this next week?
Roncalli's playing Guerin this Thursday at Guerin. I believe that'll be Facebook live streamed if you want to watch, so there won't be any sound, so could be a plus or minus if you enjoyed tonight. And then both teams will be playing at Providence this Saturday, so there's a possible chance that they see each other again, which could be a really fun matchup.
That could be a really good matchup in a 3-game set. Tournament type of atmosphere there. Our next broadcasted match will be the 14th of September when Roncalli brings in or hosts another North Side school, Brebeuf Jesuit. The last few years it's been between Brebeuf and Roncalli for the conference championship, and I would guess that Brebeuf is going to be pretty good again this year, so that'll be one that you want to tune in for. I know that coming up this weekend we have Rob Brown is going to be on the road broadcasting the football game on Friday night, 7 p.m. on Roncalli Media Network, so be sure to tune in for that one. But that's going to do it for us tonight. I appreciate having you.
Of course.
It's been a pretty rocking first time having Heather Lazan by my side here. I'm Stefan Welsh. We appreciate you sticking around with us tonight. And you've been watching Roncalli Volleyball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network. So long.